Cell cycle. As we know, the plasma membrane lets nutrients into the cell and allows ways for other materials to leave. Nutrients and waste move by diffusion, and the cell size can slow that rate of diffusion sometimes. And if cells grow too big, they are not able to get enough nutrients or water and they will die. Now, cells have a way to limit their growth, and they do this by dividing before they become too big and unable to function well. The cell cycle is the time of growth and division of a cell and is divided into 3 stages: interphase, mitosis, and cytokinesis. The busiest phase of the cell cycle is interphase. This is the first stage and is the period before cell division. During interphase, the cell grows, makes a copy of its DNA, and prepares to divide into 2 cells. Once the DNA has replicated, preparations for cell division begins. The cell will then begin to produce structures that it will use to divide into 2 new cells. Now, once interphase is completed, the second stage of the cell cycle begins. This second stage is called mitosis, and it is the stage during which the cell's nucleus divides into 2 new nuclei. During mitosis, 1 copy of the DNA is distributed into each of the 2 daughter cells. Scientists divide mitosis into 4 parts or phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase, which we are going to go more into this chapter. Now, the final stage of the cell cycle, which is called cytokinesis, completes the process of cell division. During cytokinesis, the cytoplasm divides and the organelles are distributed into each of the 2 new cells. When cytokinesis is complete, 2 new cells or daughter cells have formed, and each of the daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as the original parent cell. At the end of cytokinesis, each cell enters interphase and the cell begins again, or the cell cycle begins again, I should say. Now, cytokinesis differs a little bit in animal and plant cells, where at the end of animal cells, the cytoplasm pinches into 2 cells, whereas in plant cells, the cell plate is formed across the middle of a cell, and the cell plate gradually develops into 2 new cell membranes. Okay, it's time to show what you know.